that's all you think about. Like I said, it consumes you.
Look what you made me do, look what I made for you. Far as careers go, it's safe to say I saved a few. You can't blame the game when you play to lose. If I ever leave, believe I leave it banged and bruised. Call me the youngin' who's destined to ride. Emotions set aside, send you a message and ride. Let's hope they all learn a lesson this time. And if they didn't, then at least it's impressive I tried. I always rap like there's something to prove. Living life each and every day like there's nothing to lose. Don't give a fuck who approves. Bitch, you be lucky to...
Jackie is back, and so is the darkness. I know I suck at it, but after a failed hit at a local restaurant, you learn that the Brotherhood is trying to actually take the darkness from Jackie. Crazy mofos. Jackie, our hero, or more of a badass asshole character, isn't too fond of that idea, so we get thrown into a basically hunting mission. Who finds who first? Jackie finds the Brotherhood, or the Brotherhood finds Jackie and takes the darkness away from him?
Come on, come over here. I got something for you.
Embrace the darkness, Jackie. Unless I freed!
Oh! What the hell is that?
You see that?
Holy shit!
While the origin story of Jackie was interesting in Darkness 1, I felt that Darkness 2 has much more going for it in terms of a comic book feel. Now, I think I'm saying this because I love the comic book of the series despite it being a bit more morbid than the actual games. And the fight against the Brotherhood and them using supernatural powers too just makes it pretty damn interesting for someone like myself. If that wasn't enough, the idea of watching Jackie just go through insane mental institution problems, you'll see what I'm saying, is pretty fucking awesome for a fan of the comics. The voice acting is great and the darkness is chilling as ever. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know why I keep trying to do the darkness voice. I'm sorry. Jackie's voice is fine. Sure, it isn't as good as Darkness 1, but it's still well done and gives you that real badass asshole feeling of the character from the first game. Even more so in this game sometimes. The side characters all do their part. Great voice acting, especially Johnny, and it comes as a complete package to make an interesting story for a first-person shooter, which is nice to see every once in a while. The ending leaves it off as a cliffhanger, but honestly, it is one of the more interesting stories in shooters, and I really want to see more installments of the Darkness, just cause this is a great story, and I would like to see what happens afterwards, especially with that cliffhanger. Come on now.
All this is
Nothing for you.
Suffering.
Graphic-wise, I love the change. Now, a lot of my viewers who've watched me for a while know that I like to see changes in games and keep some of the original stuff, but a lot of changes. This one gives a more cartoony look, but it's also closer to the source material. It's still a gritty, but far more colorful animation look to it, and blood and kill animations and all that stuff, gruesome shit. Oh, it looks so good. If you like to look at that, you sick fucks. Including me. I love the look of the Darkness. The little animations when fighting, the explosions, the fire, the firefights, all that looks great. The environments are different enough, and they never really get boring, though I have to say the most interesting places in the game for me are either Hell or the Institution, and sadly you really don't spend that much time in either of those places. However, overall, the graphics are well presented. If you like the comic look, then you probably love the look of the Darkness too.
Each thinking that they were its master. But you can't own the darkness. The darkness owns you.
Now the gameplay. And this is where I think Darkness 2 has improved the most. The gunplay and the gameplay in general has been tweaked and reworked to make it much faster paced and a smoother game. The gunfights work far better in this title than Darkness 1. Darkness 1, the gameplay, or especially the gunplay, felt sticky and far too arcadey. This game still has that slight arcadey feel to it, but it's much smoother and far easier to aim in this game. I also just have to note that you feel like a mother fucking badass in this title. Like a demigod, basically. Your whips are so fun to use, and now you can even perform like small combos with them. Kick them up in the air and slash them down. Watching you whip a guy and then split him in half is so sick, yet so satisfying. Honestly, the amount of badassness in this game is amazing. Watching a death animation looks wonderful and really grabs the sick and dark nature of the series. You also either get more ammo, health back, or shield, mattering which finisher you choose to do on an enemy. So it's not just for show. Is that not badass? You also have a level up tree. Mattering how you kill baddies, you'll get a certain amount of points for each kill, and you can spend them to learn new moves, becoming stronger, hold more bullets, and so on. You won't be able to max out Jackie in one playthrough, so the new game plus is definitely going to come in handy. Sometimes the grab feature does the dumbest shit. The AI also can either be really retarded, or sometimes on some military shit where they corner you in a minute and just blast you. It really matters how the game treats you, and since enemies in this game know that you're the darkness, or have the darkness, they will use light weapons like throwing light grenades and such to hurt you badly. So it's kind of cool, but definitely more difficult in this game to face your enemies. The pacing, though, is perfect for the most part. The action really never stops, yet you still get a decent chunk of story, and you really should never be bored. The fighting is quick, fun, and exciting. Saying that, though, the game is short. I'll get to more of that in the entertainment section, but thanks to being short, the pacing is perfect and the game is a blast to play. You can argue that you'll get bored quickly because you'll repeat the same moves throughout, but you feel like such a badass with so many wonderful looking finishers. I find it hard to believe. I was never really bored throughout the entire game, but I guess I can see some people bored. I guess. I just don't have that many negatives here. Okay, so here we come to the final conclusion. Yo, Whitey, I get what you're saying, but did you really think the Darkness 2 was awesome? I really thought the Darkness 2 was a load of fun. I know. Whitey, now you're just repeating yourself, but I gotta make it clear, I gotta stress, we play games to have fun, correct? Darkness 2 provides that fun. It's a wonderful looking, a dark and twisted story, and gruesome and sickening gameplay all bundled in one little treat, with only a few flaws, which I'll state and restate right now. The AI is questionable, the grab feature can be wonky at times, the graphical style might turn some fans of the first Darkness away. Also, thanks to the pace being so fast, the game only lasts you about 4 to 6 hours. And the Vendetta game portion is fun, but again, it's very short. You'll beat it and then you'll be done with it, even when you play with friends. But now, even with the negatives I listed, the game is still a great addition to the FPS genre. I felt that Darkness 1 was a great title as well, but it had its own flaws. It was longer and had a deeper story and a darker look to it. On the flip side, I felt Darkness 2 is shorter, but better paced, better gameplay, and I personally love the new art style. So I'm going to score it the same score I gave Darkness 1, because both titles are great, but both have their own flaws. Darkness 1, I gave an 8. I strongly recommend Darkness 2. Again, an 8. Pick up this title when it's slightly cheaper, only due to the length. Or, if you got an empty rent spot on your GameFly right now, rent this mother effer right now. I'll be damned if anyone would argue that this is one of the most fun experiences you'll have this year with a first-person shooter. Or hell, just a game in general. It's a fun fucking game. It's just short, but damn is it fun. Go rent it. Go buy it when it's cheaper. Whitey out.